breaking free. You're on my mind. 30 years I've worked with people, and I see if you identify with this. You don't like life much and you're distracting yourself from it a lot of your time. And you'll have, in some kind of way, a symptom of dis-ease, whether that's depression, whether that's feeling offended, whether that's some kind of physiological something. Someone in your life is doing something you don't want them to do, and if they did it differently, it would make it easier for you, and so on. Today, bear with it, because this is about you, in my view. It was yesterday, actually. I saw the police officer who's come forward, bravo you, my love, to say, basically, she's being ragged and used and abused, and the police system, like most systems, has within it something that rapes its people. Have you known that? I appreciate my language is, truthful. The truth can set us free, and first it will piss us off. So I'm a truth teller. How about you? Are you a want-to-be truth teller? Are you a truth teller? Are you someone that wishes somebody else would do something? Do you dare to consider that maybe your life could be extraordinarily different in a very good way if you did the things that in your head, or perhaps to some other people, you said you'd like to do? What is your success story? If you allow yourself just to think about the truth for a minute, rather than what you don't want, or where things, you're losing stuff or you're in fear. If you're pro-you for a moment, you could write in the chat 3 things that would be different if you were consistently and persistently pro-you, regardless as to what other messages you got from anywhere else. What would you be doing? Because I'm guessing it would be 50% more energized and truthful and courageous and loud than you are already. And you might be like me, believe it or not, an introvert. What would you be doing differently? And can you imagine what your life might look like in a decade if you started to do more of what sets you up for success? So that you have respect between you and you honor what you know to be true. And you find ways of speaking to that truth and behaving in alignment with that truth. And if you don't know, perhaps I could support you. You might want to start with self-care and boundaries with yourself, holding yourself to account so that you honor you for the rest of your days. And your loved ones will benefit enormously. You think about your parenting. I'm guessing, pop a yes in the chat if it's true, that's one of, if not both of your parents in some kind of way played small, and as a result of that were angry or unwell or overwhelmed or unhappy because they did what you may be being stuck with yourself right now. Namely, minimize, pacify, push it away, get busy watching something distracting. Because ultimately you're in fear. What if I'm me? What if people don't like it? I've seen this happen to that person and that, and you don't want to get cancelled, rejected, judged, punished, and all the other things. Here's what I would leave it with is, no one can ever talk to you the way you have done. Correct? No one. So we project our fears outside. Someone's going to think and do and blah, blah. Nobody can attack you in the way you have. 30 years I've been working with humans. We all have the same fear. We'll be rejected in some way. And you're already doing it to yourself by not listening and following through on the things you know get to change. So I'd say get out of your head with this long-winded, waxing lyrical on, or if I say that, then this will happen. Come out of your head and in here. The still soft voice that's very short, very simple, very kind. No urgency. This is all urgency and fear and emotion. This, ironically, this is a calm. This is brilliance. This is you, real and truthful. What would you do differently? Thrive, boundaries, mastery, that may suit you. By all means, it was, a lot more. Now it's pay what you feel it's worth. Equally, I'm live here. You can ask coaching questions on Sundays at 7 p.m. UK. However you know best. What would be one small 1% shift that you could make today in pursuit of you and your happiness that will affect everybody that's close to you in a good way. At the very least, at least they'd see you to go, there's something about them that's integrous, and whilst it might intimidate, it is a permission maker. That you're stepping forward in some kind of way to offer permission to people who need permission to live truthfully. Look at the state we're in. You're not the only one scrolling your tits off at night. You're not. 3 months of the year, people lose scrolling, which is, for the most part, a distractive method from the real stuff that gets to have your attention. If you really cared about you, you take a look in the mirror and ask yourself, what do I need, actually? You could start there. What do you need, actually? And if you have questions, I'm happy to answer them. I'm pretty confident I can add some value. So, like, follow, share the video, all the things. What would life look like now if you choose you? Before you come up with all the reasons why you can't, have a think about what this is going to look like in 20 years' time, how you feel about you, and what story you're telling yourself about why that's going to be okay. Because please know there will be collateral damage because you, like most people, lack the courage at the moment to take you seriously. What does that look like in 2 decades? And is that actually okay? Are you worthy of feeling good yet? Send in love.